Single dad found little twin girls sleeping on trash on Christmas Eve. The truth left him stunned. Snow fell gently over the quiet streets that Christmas Eve, blanketing the world in white silence. The town glowed with twinkling lights and warm laughter seeping from homes, but for Ethan Miller, Christmas hadn't felt warm in years. A single dad struggling to raise his 7-year-old son. He was just trying to make it through another cold night without falling apart. He worked 2 jobs, barely managing rent and food, but he never let his son Noah see the cracks in his strength. That night, as he drove home from a late delivery shift, Noah sat sleepily in the back seat, humming along to a Christmas carol playing on the radio. The streets were empty, except for a faint flicker of movement near a row of dumpsters behind an old bakery. Ethan almost drove past, till Noah suddenly said, "Dad, stop the car. I think someone's there." Ethan frowned, pulling over. The cold wind bit at his face as he stepped out, crunching over the snow. And then he froze. 2 tiny girls, no older than 6, were huddled together, wrapped in thin rags, shivering beside the trash. Their faces were pale, lips trembling, and one clutched a small, broken teddy bear. They weren't moving much, just holding each other for warmth. Hey, sweethearts. It's okay," Ethan whispered, kneeling beside them. "Are you hurt? Where's your mom or dad?" The smaller one stirred weakly. "We don't have one," she murmured. "Mommy went to the sky. We don't know where Daddy is." Ethan's heart clenched. He scooped them up without a second thought, wrapping them in his coat. Noah ran up, eyes wide. "Dad, can we take them home, please? It's Christmas." He didn't hesitate. "Yeah, son, we're taking them home." Back at their small apartment, Ethan warmed up some soup, while the girls, whom he learned were named Leela and Lucy, sat by the heater. Watching the lights from the tiny Christmas tree flicker, they ate slowly, as if afraid the food might disappear. "Where did you come from?" Ethan asked gently. Lila looked down. "Mommy got sick. We stayed at the shelter, but there was no space left. We tried to find our daddy. His name is Daniel." Mommy said he worked at the big store with red letters. Ethan's heart sank. Daniel, that was a big name to chase in a city this size. Still, he promised, "We'll find him, I promise. But tonight, you're safe. You're home." Noah beamed, giving his blanket to Lucy. "Merry Christmas," he said softly. That night, Ethan couldn't sleep. He sat by the window, watching the snow fall, wondering how many other children were out there alone, scared, forgotten. He'd known hardship, but never like this. Over the next few days, Ethan started searching. He called every store, asked around, and even posted flyers. But the truth came slowly and painfully. One afternoon, a store manager recognized the names. "You're looking for Daniel Cole?" the man said. "He died 3 months ago. Car accident. He left behind a wife and 2 daughters. They couldn't find any relatives. Social services was looking for the girls." Ethan's breath caught. He realized these girls had lost everything. He drove home in silence, tears threatening to fall. How could he tell them? They'd already lost so much. When he arrived, he found Noah and the twins playing with old Christmas ornaments, giggling softly. It was the happiest he'd seen his son in months. He sat down beside them, smiling through the ache in his chest. Maybe, he thought, love doesn't always have to be by blood. Maybe it's the family you choose. A week later, a social worker came to take the girls into custody. Lila clung to Ethan's arm, crying, "Please, don't let them take us. We'll be good. We'll clean. We'll help. Just don't send us away." Ethan's heart shattered. He looked at Noah, whose eyes brimmed with tears too. That night, after the girls were gone, the apartment felt emptier than ever. But something inside him refused to stay silent. The next morning, he showed up at the Child Services office with a file of papers and a trembling voice. "I don't have much," he said, "but I have love, a home, and a son, who already calls them his sisters. I can't give them up, not after what they've been through. Please, let me adopt them." It took weeks, meetings, background checks, endless forms, but finally, one snowy afternoon in January, Ethan received the call. "Mr. Miller," the voice said warmly, "congratulations. The adoption is approved." When he arrived at the children's home, the twins ran into his arms, crying tears of joy. We knew you'd come back, Lucy sobbed. He smiled through tears. Of course I did. Family doesn't give up on each other. That Christmas, 1 year later, the little apartment looked different. Warm lights, laughter, the smell of cookies baking. Lila and Lucy helped Noah place the angel on top of the tree. Ethan stood back, heart full. Once he thought Christmas had lost its meaning. But now, surrounded by 3 little miracles who called him Dad, he realized it had given him everything he'd ever needed. Moral: family isn't always who you're born to, it's who stays, who loves, and who never gives up on you, no matter what. Because sometimes the best gifts don't come wrapped in paper, they come wrapped in hope.